Why moms over 40 are always exhausted. If you are a mother over 40 and you feel tired in a way that sleep never fully repairs, you are not imagining something small, and you are not failing at energy the way modern life quietly suggests. Many women reach this stage and begin noticing a strange contradiction. They sleep, yet wake up heavy. They sit down, yet never feel fully rested. They move through ordinary mornings, already feeling as if the day began with hidden weight pressing against them before breakfast even started. Coffee helps briefly, but the relief disappears quickly. A quiet afternoon may come, but deep recovery still feels distant. This creates a private frustration because from the outside life can appear normal, while inside the body feels like it is carrying something invisible that never fully leaves. That invisible weight is real, and most explanations women hear are too shallow to explain it honestly. The common advice usually sounds simple: sleep more, drink more water, take vitamins, push through, think positively. Yet many women already try these things and still feel drained because exhaustion after 40 often has less to do with visible effort and more to do with constant internal demand that rarely shuts off completely. One of the strongest causes is mental load. Before your feet even touch the floor, the mind often begins organizing the day. Who needs what today? Which appointment matters? Which bill must be remembered? Which text still needs answering? Which family detail cannot be forgotten? Which emotional tension needs attention before anyone else even notices it? This mental activity begins quietly and continues almost automatically. That is why sitting still rarely creates true rest. The body may pause while the mind continues planning, remembering, anticipating, and monitoring unfinished details. A woman can look physically calm while mentally carrying dozens of open loops at once. Those loops consume energy because the brain treats unfinished thoughts like active work. After 40, this often becomes more noticeable because the body also begins changing internally in ways many women are not clearly taught to expect. Hormonal shifts influence sleep depth, body temperature, recovery speed, focus, and emotional steadiness. A woman may technically sleep enough hours while still missing the deeper restorative quality her body once reached more easily. This is why fatigue can feel unusual. It is not always dramatic exhaustion. Often, it feels like a quiet background drain that never fully disappears. Another major reason is emotional management. Mothers often become invisible regulators of atmosphere without anyone naming it clearly. You notice tone changes before others speak. You anticipate needs before they are asked. You soften conflict, remember emotional details, and quietly carry concern for several people at once. That emotional vigilance requires energy even when nobody sees it happening. The nervous system stays active because part of the mind remains alert even during ordinary moments. You may wash dishes while replaying a conversation, folding clothes while planning tomorrow, or sitting quietly while internally solving problems that nobody around you even knows are being carried. Technology intensifies this. Notifications, reminders, headlines, messages, and constant small interruptions prevent the mind from staying with one thought long enough to feel mentally complete. Even short digital interruptions fragment attention, and fragmented attention leaves many women feeling strangely tired by evening, even if the day did not look physically intense. That is why many mothers over 40 say they feel tired in a way they cannot explain. It is not always muscle fatigue. It is often mental switching without enough true recovery between demands. The most common response is understandable, but often unhelpful. More caffeine, more pushing, more internal criticism, more pressure to perform normally even when the body is clearly signaling strain. But exhaustion rarely responds well to force. Pressure can temporarily override tiredness, yet later it often deepens the crash. Energy after 40 often improves more by reducing hidden leaks than by demanding larger output. Mental clutter leaks energy. Emotional suppression leaks energy. Constant urgency leaks energy. Quiet resentment leaks energy. One of the most powerful shifts is externalizing thought. Writing things down matters because the brain was built to process information, not store endless unfinished details all day long. A written list reduces internal tension because thoughts stop circling repeatedly. Another powerful shift is reducing decisions where possible. Repeated decisions quietly drain mental clarity faster than most people realize. Simple rhythms protect energy because the mind stops negotiating every small action. Silence matters more than many women expect. Not scrolling quietly, not background television, not sitting with noise while still mentally active. Actual silence gives the nervous system permission to soften. Even a short walk without stimulation can begin changing internal tension because the brain finally experiences a moment without constant input. Boundaries restore energy faster than many people expect. Every unnecessary yes spends energy before the event even begins. Many mothers were trained to respond first and evaluate personal capacity later, but that pattern becomes expensive over time. After 40, energy must be protected like a limited resource rather than sacrificed automatically to every request. Another truth is that the body often responds best to rhythm rather than intensity. Predictable sleep, gentle morning light, regular meals, simple movement, and steadier evenings calm the nervous system more than dramatic routines. The body trusts rhythm because rhythm lowers internal uncertainty. Movement helps too, but not always extreme movement. Gentle walking, stretching, light strength work, and slow breathing often restore energy better than intense effort when exhaustion is already present. Many women are surprised by this because culture often teaches that more effort solves everything. In reality, exhausted systems often need calm consistency before intensity becomes useful again. The deepest shift is understanding that endless energy is not the goal. Regulation is the goal. A regulated body feels clearer, steadier, calmer, and emotionally stronger even before dramatic energy returns. That means tiredness is not always failure. Sometimes it is intelligent feedback asking for a different relationship with pace, pressure, and self-expectation. When that feedback is respected, something changes quietly. Sleep deepens, mood steadies, patience returns. Ordinary tasks stop feeling quite as heavy. And often, the first sign of healing is simple. You notice that your own mind finally feels less loud. That matters because internal noise often drains more energy than visible activity. You do not need to become harder. You do not need to become stronger through force. Very often, you need a kinder structure, fewer hidden demands, and more respect for what your body has been signaling for years. Energy often returns quietly when the system finally feels safe enough to stop defending itself. What many women never hear is that recovery also depends on permission. Permission to pause before answering every request. Permission to leave something unfinished without guilt. Permission to let one quiet hour exist without proving usefulness. The nervous system often softens when guilt stops following rest. That softening matters because chronic responsibility can teach the body to treat even peaceful moments as incomplete work. Over time, small acts of deliberate softness retrain that pattern. A slower breakfast, sunlight near a window, 5 unworried breaths, a short conversation that asks nothing from you. These tiny moments seem insignificant, yet they tell the body that not every minute requires defense. Repeated often enough, that message becomes biological reassurance and steady emotional relief. Often forgotten energy begins returning quietly, steadily, and without dramatic effort at all, almost naturally for women. Or, if this finally made sense of your exhaustion, subscribe now, watch the next video. And if you are serious about getting real results, click the link below and get yours now.